state championship on Saturday at Pleasant Grove High School. Yeah. And as you can imagine, it's kind of miraculous that we're getting to do it. So we have been appreciative and grateful for every performance we've had this year, and we are so looking forward to being able to do it 2 more times, tonight and on Saturday. Let's see. Some of you probably haven't seen the show for a while. I know there are some of you that have come to some of our competitions, maybe watched it on the live stream, but some of you may not have seen it since our final run at the end of band camp or since the football game we played at on September 4th, and it's come a long way. We've done a lot of awesome things. My notes are gone, and I'm wearing gloves. Okay, couple of things before we get going. I want to talk about our show just a little bit. Our show this year is called The Road Less Traveled, and it's based on the poetry of Robert Frost. You all know the poem "The Road Not Taken," where he talks about taking a less traveled road, and it makes a big difference, right? And we actually have used some other poetry from Robert Frost to fill in. You'll hear some voiceovers where they talk about some of the things that are happening, but it's kind of a journey. In the beginning, in the first movement, you'll hear some music that kind of denotes deciding to take the road less traveled. And right at the end, there's a little hint of ominousness as we take the road less traveled and don't know what's coming. As we expect on the metaphorical road less traveled, sometimes taking the less traveled road leads to challenges and obstacles, and you'll hear some of that in our second movement. But inevitably along the way, there will be some peace and joy, which you'll hear in our third movement. And then the fourth movement is kind of a celebration of the completion of the journey along the road less traveled. And in some ways, it's kind of analogous of our season, or metaphorical for our season this year. There are many, many places in this country that don't get to do marching band this year. Many places that have opted not to try. And I think something that's really awesome is that our state and our district and our school have supported us from the very beginning and tried to help us find ways to do this activity safely. And for real, let's applaud the fact that we get to do this. And with that, we are going to go ahead and perform our show. Joining us from Eagle Mountain, Utah, please welcome the Crimson Regiment. Performing their 2020 show entitled The Road Less Traveled, featuring selections Willow by Jasmine Thompson, Perthshire Majesty by Sam Hazo, and original music by Ed Goebel, Matthew Murphy, Brandon Williams, and I think that's it. Please welcome the, let's see, drum majors, Kaylee Archibald, Aaron Free, Megan Benyon, Rachel Johnson, and the Cedar Valley Crimson Regiment.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveller. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth.
Yeah, give them one more hand, you guys. Okay, we have just one more, we have a couple things we want to say, and then we're going to do one more fun thing, and then we're going to do it because it's cool. So, hey, if you guys can reset at the top of the show, band, reset the trees and stuff. You don't need to reset all the guard equipment, just Caitlin's and Sequoia's. Oh, and Naomi and Maddie. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why I forgot. Because I don't want you to be seniors, that's why. Cool. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Murphy.
What's up, everybody? How you feeling? That sounds good. My name is Matthew Murphy. I have the honor and privilege of being the percussion director here at Cedar Valley. Let's do it again. Give it up one more time for these amazing students. You see on the floor? Footstones. Yeah, let's hear it. I know it's cliche to say, but we really do have the best job in the world. Everyone else who says that is just lying, because we get to work with amazing students doing something we love, hopefully inspiring something they love. So you really can't get much better than that. In case you're new to marching band, this activity requires a lot of hard work. How many of you marching band veterans you've done in the past, you know all about that? Okay? Yeah, definitely takes a lot of hard work. Some of you might be surprised that your son, daughter, relative could even do that on the field. And so the amount of growth that we get to see from the beginning of the season till right now is just unprecedented, and that's one of the joys of this job, is to see that growth. So we're just so proud of the effort that they put in, all the improvement that we've seen, and all this through the global climate and through everything that's going on. We've seen a group not only mature, but also come together as an ensemble, and that's one of the most important parts of this job. So thank you all for letting us have the opportunity to do what we love, and being supportive and making this happen. You really should give yourself a round of applause. Thank you guys so much. Every single week we change things because we are judged on a panel of judges that from around the world that judge our show, give us things to work on. And so sometimes week to week, that means big changes that these students have to learn, and trying out different things to make it work. And so we're just so proud of them, and you should definitely be proud of them as well. I think we're about ready, but you can do so. All right, so I'll introduce some of the staff. I'll let Mr. Hall introduce some of the staff. I'll introduce my some of the percussion staff that we have. If I can find where they went, I have no idea where they went. Okay, there's one. Okay, our first one that I see is Preston Finn. All right, back there, go ahead and raise your hand. He's a percussion student at the University of Utah. He's a senior working on his recital. If you know anything about putting together a recital, it's hard enough without a global pandemic. And so he's been working really hard and helping us out. So we appreciate that. One stomp for Preston. 1, 2, 3. Man, we're catching. Just one. All right. Brandon, where are you? Okay. Brandon Williams is our front ensemble tech. Give it up for Brandon. Brandon has taken the role of front ensemble director. He's a recent front ensemble director. He's a recent graduate of the University of Utah percussion program. He's done amazing work. Not only does he teach the kids, but he also wrote the front ensemble book, all the notes that they're playing. He did an amazing job. I know the kids loved working with him, and just having him part of the team has been awesome. So those are our percussion staff. We have a bunch more awesome staff that I'll let Mr. Hall introduce.
I'm going to go down through the list really quickly. First, we have Miss Chandra Young. She's the band director at Frontier Middle School and the assistant band director here, and helps out a ton with marching band. We don't know what we'd do without her.
You're beautiful!
Then we have Kirsta Brown. She's our color guard director. And she's a blast to work with. Then we have Kevin Tamashiro, who's up in the box. He works with the brass, mostly both music rehearsal stuff and then also on the field helping them learn their drill. He is also our resident videographer, and so he's done a lot of recordings. He makes some really cool videos for us. He's a student of the U. What are you studying again, Kevin?
Film and Media Arts!
Film and Media Arts. So it's really cool. Great to have him. And then we have Olivia Stewart, who is a recent graduate. She was one of our first drum majors here last year, and she's now studying at UVU. She's studying music education, which we're super excited about. The other one we have over here is Mr. Brad Sampson. And Mr. Sampson is kind of our resident, current trends in marching band expert, and he just knows lots of really awesome things that he does a lot of stuff for us. So there's no way to sum up what Mr. Sampson does, but he's invaluable. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if we have any other ones here. We have Chloe First is on our guard staff. Oh yeah, Marianne Lydiard is here. I don't know where Marianne is, but she works with our color guard as well. Danny Jimenez, Logan Martisich, and Nathan Boss are all also on staff. They're all at school though right now, so they go to school far enough away they couldn't make it up here. So that's our staff. We're super grateful for all of them. You're going to hear from some of them really quickly in just a second. I wanted to thank really quickly before we go much further. I want to thank the Cedar Valley High School administration. I just can't even express how much support we have here. I know a lot of you guys already know how much they do for us, but it's really, it doesn't happen other places. It just doesn't. There are very few places in the world where band programs get the support we get here. So, and my notes are gone again. I'm going to turn the time over to Kirsta Brown for just a second.
Yeah, Kristen!
Hey, I just want to take a quick second and thank all of the parents who help us. It's really hard for these kids to get everything that they need to done with just our help, so we rely on the parents a lot. Parents who helped plan and purchase food, donated food, prepared and served food, helped the students get into uniform at the beginning of the season, and are still here, so thank you for that. Help with the alterations and repairs to uniforms, organizing pep band music, and all of the stuff that goes along with that. Okay. If you volunteered or helped in any way, can I just get you to stand up for a second? Let's give them a round of applause, because without them, this program definitely would not function, and we are so grateful for our parents. So thank you. Ms. Young?
I'm Miss Young. I'm the band director over at Frontier. Hey, I just wanted to take a sec. So I talked to a lot of you parents and students at the beginning of this whole journey before it even started. And I made you a lot of promises. So I told you all the things that marching band would do for your student. And that you would kind of get to enjoy that whole process. And I hope you've been able to see that. It's been kind of an odd year, but all the perks of marching band are intact. And we've needed this, I think, not just like the staff and the kids, but kind of our community out here, just getting to kind of rally around these kids. And they're little heroes out here, and it's been really cool. And one of my favorite parts about this job is that band, to me, doesn't just teach you to do something, it teaches you to be someone. And I love getting to see the before and after of these kids. So they walk into marching band, a lot of them, I don't know, I think they're a little intimidated because they get to play with all these older kids, and then just even their posture changes. The way that they carry themselves, the way that they talk, the way that they enter a room, they're little leaders, and they're so full of confidence. And anyway, love these kids, and I'm so proud of them. And we have such a unique culture out here, and a lot of that is because of you and the way that you raised your kids. It's really cool. Everyone who comes out and works with our Cedar Valley band notices and comments that we have a kind of a special culture out here that you just don't see everywhere. And anyway, that's thanks to you. That's thanks to the kids. So I hope that you feel good about all the promises that I made to you earlier in the year. I feel like we've kept those to you. So thank you all so much. Thanks to the kids. And
In case you haven't been following our season, I just wanted to let you all know how our season has gone so far. We have participated in 4 competitions. Wasatch Front Invitational at Harriman High School, Bridgerland Band Invitational at Mountain Crest High School, the Mount Timpanogos Invitational at American Fork High School, what was last week? The Davis Cup last week at Davis High School, and then this Saturday we participated in state. Oh yeah, that one was not really a competition.
But it still counts.
But anyway, it's been really cool. I actually am looking at our script from last year's family night, and last year I was able to talk about the growth and the progress that we made over the course of the season. In our first competition last year, we took 7th place in the state in all of 4A. At Davis Cup last year, we took 3rd place and then 4th place at Mount Timpanogos, which was really awesome and super exciting for a first-year school. This year, at every single competition, we have placed solidly in 2nd place in the state. Which we talk to the kids a lot about. The trophies and the placement and stuff really doesn't matter. That's not why we do it, right? We do it for all of the lessons we learn and all of the experiences we have and the friends we make and the character that we try to build and the culture we're trying to be a part of, right? That's the real reason behind it. But with that comes the recognition, and with that comes, the unity and the culture that produces excellence and success. And so we're very proud of them for all the work they've done. Let's see. Now I get to talk about our seniors. So can I have everybody who's not a senior come off the field? Everyone who's not a senior come on up to the track.
Seniors!
Everyone who's not a senior, come on off the track. Come on over to the track. Seniors, go ahead and stay in your opening set. Everyone else, come on. Once you get up here, turn and face the field. We're going to watch our seniors. Okay. I'm gonna keep talking so we can move things along. That means please don't talk. Stop talking. Shh. Okay, so out on the field is our senior class. I could talk to you guys for like 10 or 15 minutes about every single one of them, and the awesome contributions they've made to the program and how lucky we are to have each of them here. I won't because it's freezing. But I just want you guys to know we are nothing without our seniors, and I hope our underclassmen, I'm going to talk to you guys for just a minute. If you're a freshman, sophomore, or junior, I hope you can look at these seniors and have learned something from them this season. And if you can't, you have 3 days. 4 days? I don't know. I lose track. But the experience, the maturity, the focus, the energy, the attitude, and the culture that they bring to this program has absolutely been crucial to our success this year. It's really fun. I mean, it's fun to see almost twice as many seniors this year as we had last year. But we have a relatively small senior class for a program our size, but their impact is not small or insignificant in any way. And seniors, I want you guys to know that. And I want you guys to know how much we love and appreciate you. So, can we give a hand to our seniors? And carrying on with tradition, we're going to have our senior class march the show. Awesome job. We're not going to make you move the trees. Oh, I'm sorry, Colton. Oh, I'm so sorry. Worst timing ever. Play it, Colton. Go for it. I only cut you off because I didn't want the 4 of you to have to move all 12 trees by yourselves. All right. Okay. Hey, what? Okay, go for it. Guard, go put jackets on. Okay. Hey, listen. All right. I just want to give one more thank you to everybody, all of the parents, all of the students, all of our staff, all of the Cedar Valley administrators and teachers, and everybody who contributes so much to the success of this program. This is absolutely an activity that takes a village to make happen. And you know, when you think about marching around a football field playing music, the whole concept of it seems kind of silly, but I can tell you this is a life-changing activity, and I'm grateful that I get to continue to be a part of it as a teacher and I'm grateful that we are in a place where our students are afforded this opportunity. So typically at this point in our family night, we would have a member of the family come down and march the show with the students and shadow them. Because of social distancing guidelines and COVID-19, we're not going to do that this year. But we look forward to seeing you all here again next year, and we can do a shadowing performance on the field with family members and have lots of collisions, and hopefully nobody dies. Thank you all again for coming, and I'm gonna talk to the students for just a minute, and then we're gonna go home.
Thank you, man!
Whatever it was on the ITE though. No, it's not mine. It's there. I think it's there.
I'm like, it's not mine. They're gonna talk about themselves. Someone told me you might have to steal. Okay.
Oh, he said it walked. This reminds me of